Hi guys, welcome back to A Girl from the Reeft. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post. So welcome to yet another episode of Books Aside. Today I'm excited to be hosting my very first guest. And this is a guy who moved from finance, numbers, to the kitchen. He's an events guy. He does food and maposho posho. I like to say that one. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for this conversation and yes, enjoy. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, unaweza anza kutuambia who you are and then your journey and then pick it from there.
Okay, first and foremost, thank you for having me. It is my humble pleasure to be here today. I'm Kevin Dola. I do outside catering events. Yes, under the company by the name Wynsor Cuisines and event organizers. Yes.
So mnafanya all the setups and stuff ama tu ni cooking peke yake?
No, we don't do only cooking. Once a client gives us an order, we start planning the whole thing. Let's say he or she gives us a budget. We plan, we buy foodstuffs, we prepare the meal. Then on the event day, the material day, we present everything when it's ready. We do the setups, whether it's a restaurant setup or a theater style.
Oh,
Yes.
the theater style.
Yes.
What's that?
A theater style is one whereby you don't do a lot of setups. You just prepare the buffet. People comes to the buffet, we give them food. Unlike the restaurant one, whereby we have to do the cutlery session, we do the setups, we fold the napkins and all that.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
It must be nice. So, how did you get there, like from schooling?
I didn't start immediately from schooling. I was inspired with a few aspects. The reason as to why I had to start this business, first I was so passionate about it. I started way back when I was still in high school. Tukikuja the long holidays, inakuwaga 1 month period. So tukikuja for a month Nairobi, there's a family friend. Alikuwa na kampuni yake pia. So tulikuwa tunaitwa, then we do the setups, nini. So along the way, I found interest in it. Yes. When I was done with high school, I joined campus here at the University of Nairobi as a BCom student. Then in my first year, things were not that streamlined. At some point, I couldn't afford my fare, transport. So I asked myself, what is this one thing that I can do so that I can keep everything in place, I can keep going? Something just popped up in my mind, and I said, because this is the only thing that I know, then I need to start something. And I settled on starting the catering business. Yes.
So, how has it been so far? Any challenges?
So far, so good. I can't complain. When I was in first year, I did, you see, you have to follow the legal formalities. Yes, so that you need to comply with the government requirements. So I did a name search for my business. By then it was refuge.
So that was the name before Wynsor?
Yeah, that was the name before Wynsor.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Then I did, I think it was a 1 month reservation. It was a 30-day period. So you pay for it, then after that you'll be confirmed to do the final registration.
Okay.
Yes. I think I was a bit reluctant. I forgot that the reservation was only meant for 30-day period. So after the 30-day, I didn't register. I thought the name was still under my name.
Okay.
Yes. So someone, I don't know, from nowhere snatched the name.
For real?
Yeah.
So in short, wakakuibia tu jina hivyo.
Kaenda. So I started receiving threats that you're using my business name, sijui what and what. So ilinirudisha chini kidogo. Yeah, nikakuwa demoralized. And remember, by that time I was also receiving some tenders, some small tenders within the university.
But this is a brand you umetengeneza mwenyewe, umefikisha at some point.
Yeah.
But just a little bit slip up ikakurudisha chini.
Yes, imagine ume proceed to getting a website. The cards are out, invoices are out. So it was tough because with all that investment, someone comes in from nowhere and snatches the name.
But here you are. Ukaanzishaje Wynsor? Is it Wynsor or Wynsor?
It's Wynsor Cuisine. It's a big name, eh?
Okay.
It's a big brand. Yes. After that, then I thought of starting another name. So I came up with several names, presented the names, but some were not confirmed. Then I was lucky enough. This one, Wynsor, was confirmed.
Okay.
Yes. So after it was confirmed, then I had to proceed. I had to send emails to my clients. I told them that this is not the new name. Due to some reasons, I had to shift to Wynsor Cuisines from the Afri-Foodies one. Okay. Yes.
So at that time, did your clients at that time walikuwa wanakupatia chance bado kuongelesha even after wali notice you just disappeared, ama even after the name Foodies ilishaenda?
Okay, there are those who stood by me, but others waliona ni kama the initial brand wasn't mine. Yes, so wale wenye wali believe, they took me in and we continued with business. Okay. Yeah, I got a few friends who trusted in me. And I thank God because some we are still doing business to date. Yeah.
But you know, trust is like the keeping up or wewe na customer wako.
Yeah, sure. If you look at even the business world, if there is anything that sells much is trust.
True.
Yeah.
True. Alafu unajua once you build that, then the clients wenyewe wanakusell.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what would you say the highlight of your business and everything, but the thing that maybe ilikufanya I'm on the right track?
What I must say, okay, and this one maybe to people who are starting businesses, you don't start with that, like you don't start big. You just start small, then along the way you grow big. Yeah, because there are challenges, but if you are driven by a specific dream or vision for your business, then stick to that. And of course, you put good first.
But that's true. How do you deal with like challenges? As in, I'm sure Zico. Do you have them in the first place, and then how do you deal with them?
The challenge that I can mention is the issue of financial constraints. Because at some point you get a client gives you an order, and this very client doesn't want to give you a deposit. So you can imagine you're doing a supply for 100 guests, the menu is wide, and you don't have money to settle that function. So at some point you have to request maybe from a few friends or family friends. So if you don't get a direct deposit, then it will be hard.
But then now, if it's a new client, it's tricky because of the trust, and then somebody does not want to spend, but they want to see you deliver.
Yeah, that's another thing, because they've not interacted with the food. So they want you to go to your pocket, you do the delivery, so you prove to them that you can do this. So it's a struggle. Yes.
Coming back to school, ulishaenda shule, then you were stepping out of school to do something totally different that is not like ulisomea and everything.
Yes.
And then like it's like una follow this path, right?
Yes.
So how does it make you feel that about your shule? And is there any hope for you to like switch back to your career, ama you want to focus on this?
The reason as to why I settled on the catering one is because that was an existing gap. So once you've identified a gap in the market field, then you go for it. But you see, everyone is doing finance. Everyone out here is doing accounts.
Yes.
So what is this one thing that makes you to stand out? So I said, let me build my platform first. Then once I'm stable enough, then I'll go back and finish my very course.
Oh, okay. Yes. I understand, but it's such a good story. Like you gone back and forth with the business, and you reached to a point where you're feeling that you're feeling comfortable with it.
Yes.
In the compare and rewards. How has it been? Is it something that you see it growing big?
Yeah, I'm very optimistic when I look at how we are progressing, despite the fact that COVID came in. But still, we are at the moment, we are still getting clients. We are doing weddings. So that means that our future is so bright. Yes.
I'm almost tempted to ask you, unacharge aje, unafanya aje, and then I'm like, pana. Yeah, it's between you and your client.
Maybe I can also share, because I believe maybe there are guys who are watching. And
There are.
okay.
People are watching.
Okay. You see the issue of charging our rates, we are very friendly. If you look at the past 3 weddings that we've done, we've been working with the client's budget. So you can imagine how fair we are. So we are people that you can't miss out. So if you feel that you're pressed in a way, then Wynsor Cuisine is the place. We are here to grace your function, your wedding, and everything. We are the dream keepers here.
I noticed you also have a website. I'll share with you guys within this video. And yes, is there something you'd wish to tell somebody? Because I'm saying this because this talk show is basically about people who stepped out of their career journey or their education to just do something totally different, and to hata kama ni make and meet, it's a business, it's a hustle, it's a talent, or anything. So what is the thing that you would advise somebody who's in school right now, mwenye yes aja graduate or maybe ana graduate ama asha graduate na hajapata any job? What is it that you'd like to tell them?
What I can tell people, especially to the ones that are out of campus as it comes, because I know a good number of my friends who finished campus, but they are not employed. Because when your parent takes you to campus, they believe once you're done with campus, you'll secure a job and help them out. But as it stands, the economic times of the day, things are very tough. So what I'm telling my people, that if you have a business idea, if you have that dream, if you have that small thing that you can do, then engage yourself. Because you see, most of the people get depressed because you see, you've been in campus for, let's say, 6 years or 5 years, and now you're here at home, you can't even pay a single bill. And there are those guys who didn't even step in campus, but guys are driving cars. The motivation here is, let us do business.
Okay.
Yeah?
Or do something that you're passionate about.
Yeah. You can do business, and because I believe that that profession of yours will not die. You can venture into a small business, let's say maybe a food industry or something. You can still apply that knowledge and build an empire out of it. Just the other day, I was reading a newspaper, and there was a story. There was a lady who started selling cucumbers with 2,000, but now she has a car. I think she quoted it 700K. I can't remember the type of the car that she bought. So you see, if she could be waiting for something or a job or someone to employ him or her, it could be tough.
Yeah, I would love to also know what is your motivation with regards to Wynsor Cuisines? Because yes, ulianza with a motivation of like having that source of income and it sustain ukiwa shule. Yes. Right now, what is your motivation?
As you're pointing it out, I started it as a way of maybe having that financial build-up for myself and also the future. But now, you see, once you do a wedding for a client, these clients are very happy. You receive positive testimonials or feedbacks. Those are things that inspires me the most. Because you see, when you build, you help someone to realize their dream. History will always judge you rightful. In as much as you're getting something out of it, but unapata like, huyu client amefurahia, like unaleta people together. Yeah, you help people to realize their dreams na pia potential at some point.
So, where can people find you?
At our location, we are along Naivasha Road, Nduaru 69. And we are one call or one phone call away.
Yes, I'll share it with you guys in the description below. And I hope you've learned something about taking what you're passionate about and going with it, chasing your dreams. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for gracing this interview. I feel nice saying that, but you're welcome. Yes, and I'll see you and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye.